Over the last 48 hours, more than 200 of you decided to subscribe to my YouTube. And honestly, I don't take that lightly. So, before we go any further, I thought it was only right that I properly introduce myself. Not just what I post, but who I am and why I started Daily Dose of Fae. We'll call it my origin story. You know, what brought me here. Because this page did not start from me having everything figured out. It started from a desire to create a community that is connected by a love for travel and making memories that last a lifetime. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Fadra, but you can call me Fae. And this is my channel, Daily Dose of Fae. A space where I share travel, lifestyle, encouragement, planning tips, and the real journey of building a life that feels intentional, joyful, and full of experiences. I'm a firm believer in sharing practical planning tips and advice to make adventures feel smooth, because accessible travel yields enjoyable experiences. So if you love travel, Disney, weekend getaways, lifestyle content, or if you're in a season of life where you're trying to do more of things that make you happy, you're in the right place. If you were to look at the stamps on my passport or my camera roll, you'd think I've been an avid traveler all my life. However, my travel adventures have only been in full swing for a little over 10 years. I grew up in a small town with a single mother who worked 2 jobs to make ends meet, so there was never really any funds for family trips or vacations. I have a vivid memory of traveling with my grandparents to a family reunion one summer, and although I was only maybe 6 or 7 years old, that became a core memory of what it felt like to be somewhere outside of my small hometown and breathing in the air of a new place. That moment sparked my love for travel, and I knew then I wanted to see every corner of this big, beautiful world. In 2015, I finally got my chance and had my first plane ride, traveling to New York for a work conference. I remember my coworkers telling me how well I did for it to be my first time on a plane, and it seemed as though I was more comfortable than most being 30,000 feet above ground. In retrospect, I now know I was comfortable and calm because although it was my first time airborne, my imagination had already taken me to New York, Bali, Dubai, and Disney. Daily Dose of Fae was born out of me turning my dreams of being well-traveled into a reality. I didn't know exactly how it was going to happen, but I always knew fulfillment comes when your passion and purpose collide. Travel is my passion, and my purpose is tied to educating others. This channel marries 2 of my core values and is allowing me to authentically build a community of individuals who feel aligned to the many facets of a traveler. For a long time, I had ideas, trips I wanted to share, tips I wanted to give, and stories I knew could help someone. But like a lot of people, I kept waiting for the perfect time, perfect setup, perfect version of me. And what I've learned is if you keep waiting until you feel completely ready, you can talk yourself out of the very thing you're supposed to start. So here I am, showing up as my full self, ready to let you into a peek of my life and hold your hand as you plan your own self-fulfilling adventures. This space will be pieces of me and everything I hold dear to my heart. Travel, lifestyle, encouragement, real moments, and helpful tips. It won't be overly polished or out of reach. So if perfection is your happy place, this may not be the channel for you. Over here, we're focused on progress over perfection and acknowledging that baby steps in the right direction is still considered progress. We'll clap for the overpacker who decides to pack 3 black dresses instead of 5, while simultaneously cheering for the overstimulated mom who stole away for a weekend staycation to practice self-care and explore local gyms right in her zip code. Because the truth of the matter is, everyone isn't planning monthly luxury vacations. Some people need a weekend trip, a budget-friendly option. Others may want to take their kids to Disney and not feel completely overwhelmed. And some people just need someone to break it down in a way that feels doable. And that's exactly what I intend to do. Be your favorite travel companion. So thank you to those who have already decided to join me on this journey. I am so overwhelmed by the positive responses to my first few videos. YouTube is a big, scary platform, but you all have proven to me that if I continue to remain consistent and true to who I am, my tribe will find me. I am so excited to see what's in store for this channel, and all will build together. So let me know in the comments below, what are some of your favorite travel destinations? Who knows, my next few videos just may feature a few of those places. Welcome to the tribe. We're just getting started. Mwah.